E3 is on in 2 weeks' time, and Sunday, June 14th, Bethesda will be kicking it off with a brand new press conference showing off a bunch of exciting new games from those folks. Justin Haywald, Andy Bauman, Chris Waters. We're here to talk about some of those games we know about and some of them we don't know about. First off, they've been doing one of these trailers a week. So last week, they showed off, well, they showed something of Doom. 12 seconds of, Cacodemon showing off his Revenant. Sorry, my bad.
I'll just,
Here we go. Let's check out that trailer. There.
That was it.
Done.
Yep.
Doom 4, Chris, excited?
Gonna see Matt Doom.
4? Doom.
Yeah, sure. That doesn't light my fire. There's other things in the Bethesda lineup that do.
We'll get back to that then. Who's excited for Doom?
All right, here's the thing about Doom.
Okay.
All right, they showed some stuff at QuakeCon way back.
They did last year.
Right? People apparently lost their beep for it. But
who knows?
Those are fans, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they're a little over excited, but who knows? It's going to be good. One thing to take note, a guy named Thiago Sousa or something like that, he was the head of R&D at Crytek. He jumped ship as that ship was kind of...
Oh, really?
He went to id. Maybe he's working on id Tech 6. Who knows? Because he's like a big Crytek guy. So what if they Doom id Tech 6, big announcement at E3, could be cool. Are we excited about id Tech? I don't know. Maybe.
We'll see. Maybe Doom has got some sweet trees that if you shoot them, they chop in half.
Speed trees and graphics, baby.
Justin, you excited for it?
Did you see the other trailer for Doom where they took the trailer that they'd made but did it in the original style?
Oh, really? No?
Yeah. So it was the exact same, like Doom in the old school
Shotgun.
logo, and then just the demon in.
It is kind
just
of
doing a few sprites of animation.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Yeah, we're going to see Doom. Doom, presumably they're going to have some sort of single-player component where you're running around shooting
Apparently
things.
no reloading.
No reloading? Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Fuck reloading. 2015, man. Guns have gone past the point of requiring to be reloaded.
Who needs it?
Do you expect some sort of multiplayer stuff in Doom? That's kind of what I'm excited about as like an old Quake fan.
I hope to God, because that's something that's been sorely lacking. Although there are all these arena shooters coming out now in like early access, like Toxic and whatever the other one is, and
Cliffy
a new
B's
Unreal
joint.
Tournament, Cliffy B's joint. So it's like, who knows?
Yeah, and
what can they do?
What was the last multiplayer game that Bethesda even released? Like besides Elder
Scrolls
Online, right?
Next week it comes out on consoles.
Yeah, that's true. Tamriel Unlimited, but Bethesda's sort of online shooter game. Does it even?
Well, let's talk about ESO since it's right here. So this is since gone free to play, I guess, right?
He's the man on TSO.
All right,
radar,
Haywald, let us know.
Haywald.
It is now a free-to-play game.
Great.
If you have continued to play it, you can continue playing without paying money. Oh, well, so free-to-play, that's actually not a free-to-play game.
You have to purchase it.
You do have to buy the game, so it's not free-to-play in the sense that a lot of other games where you just download it and start playing. You still have to purchase the game, but if you purchase it already, you don't have to continue paying the subscription
There's no subscription.
It's fee to pay. So it's basically like every other video game. You buy it and then you can play it as long as you want.
Innovative.
So it's coming out on console next week, right? What if that launch goes badly? And that their press conference is going to be colored weirdly if they're having troubles with their game and they're trying to put on this
Do you
press
think it's
conference?
even going to register on the
Probably
radar?
not. He doesn't think so. Yeah, Justin doesn't think so.
No, that's the thing. These MMOs tend to have troubles at the beginning because you just have an influx of millions of people who want to try it out for the first time. We already had that with Elder Scrolls Online. Now it's coming to console. And, there'll probably be a good uptick of people trying it out, but
not too many.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough to crash their servers. I wouldn't.
All right, we are 4 minutes into a video about the Bethesda conference, and we've mentioned Elder Scrolls, and we still haven't mentioned Fallout 4. Our boy here. Look at that.
It's the guy.
It's the guy whose nuts are usually behind your head.
I
guess we'll find out tomorrow.
Where are they?
So today, Fallout ticker appeared on Bethesda's website. Here it is as it stands.
That's live, baby.
16 hours until we get an announcement about a Fallout game. We know it's a Fallout game now.
Yep.
Fallout.
The
worst kept secret in the past couple of months in the video game industry.
So, but my thought is that they're going to follow the Blizzard model, and it's going to be a collectible card game.
No, they're going to follow the Elder Scrolls model, and it's going to come out in November.
Yes, or the XCOM 2 model, or hey, new game out in November.
Or the Elder Scrolls model and take it online.
No, Fallout Online?
They have the rights to the online version, right?
They do now.
They were made sure to get that just in case they want to do an MMO.
ZeniMax had it, and they had that. There was a court case over it.
This has got to be my man T. Howard's team, Toddy Howard, and I don't think he's going to do an MMO.
Well, what has that team been doing since Skyrim?
Yeah,
Presumably they've been working on this.
Sweet quests in Fallout with Three Dog, as we know. What's his name? I wrote his name down because I really wanted to reference it. Eric Dellums, the
But yeah,
voice actor.
so that's the question. Do you think it will have any online component at all? Obviously, with Skyrim, they proved like Bethesda, like really down with just making the massive single-player game. No online is fine.
I think they'll go the no online route. I think like as much as that seems to be somewhat of a trend, like look at a game like The Witcher, or like the way that game is online is DLC. And I think maybe if they lean into the mod stuff on PC with Fallout, that'd be cool. And if they keep releasing DLC, like their DLC game with those titles has been tremendous.
Oh yeah,
like,
all that Fallout 3 DLC.
all the Oblivion
So good.
DLC, like they've been on point
yeah.
with that for a decade. Like Oblivion has some really like,
Horse armor.
shimmering. Okay, horse armor. You know, you gotta break some eggs, man, and make a delicious omelet.
True, very true.
Egg
But
mixed in there.
If it ain't broke, why fix it?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So yeah, Fallout. Hopefully, we'll know more about that tomorrow. Where is it? One each. Justin, where do you think it's set? Is it Boston, like all the rumors were 2 years ago?
No, definitely not Boston. Set on the moon.
Set on the moon. Craig,
What?
Go for it.
I think it's going to be Boston.
You think Boston?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. Give me the Bay Area. Give me
think?
some place with some geographical, interesting stuff going on. Boston has got islands and like flatlands.
Now you know the scoop. Watch Dogs 2. That's going to be in the Bay Area.
All right, there you go.
All right. Let's see what other games they got. Dishonored 2. What do you think?
Oh, so there's a pretty credible rumor site, German PC game site.
Sounds credible
Yeah,
to me.
credible. No, they've been right about some stuff. VG247 reported on the rumor.
DosLeaks.de.
It's called PCGames.de. They don't think they're going to have much at E3 for Dishonored 2, maybe a teaser at most.
Okay.
Which
makes
checks
sense.
out, but disappoints me greatly because Dishonored is freaking awesome.
I feel like they're gonna at least a teaser. I think it has to be acknowledged. This is a game that like of many of Bethesda's sort of new IP efforts over the past 5 years, this is far and away the most successful. And they have said themselves that they think they have an IP here. Arcane Studios is hiring for team to work on an unannounced AAA game currently. They got to give us something.
I mean, you don't have a press conference for one game. As big as Fallout is, got to have a lot of titles.
I don't know, man. You could have a press conference for Fallout.
I watched that press conference. So they've got Doom, they got Fallout, they might have Dishonored. Talk about good sort of second swings at new IP. What are the odds of us seeing something to do with Prey 2?
Nope. That game is done and gone.
Yeah, they were really explicit about it not being in development last October.
But what if?
It better have a Machine Games logo, like that one, like I want everything to have.
Yeah. No, it'd be too early for
Kojima
Machine Games
Production.
anything. You know they're going to be
Tango
working on
Gameworks.
something, but...
Justin, do you think there's no chance that maybe they shelved that old project and they took it up somewhere else?
I would not be surprised to not hear anything.
Okay.
Double
There
negativing it right up.
there is an elephant in the room that we've missed, and they're going to have to talk about because they're putting money into
All right,
it.
go for it.
It's a little game called Battle Cry.
Battle Cry.
Not to be confused with Battleborn.
No, Battle
or
Cry,
Battle
third
Bots,
person.
Or Battlefield.
Or Battlefield.
third
yeah,
person MOBA?
kind of, not MOBA, but action game. Kind of,
Art done by the guy who did Half-Life 2.
yeah, so it reminds me of this other game called Gigantic, which has been around a
Yes,
lot at
yeah.
like PAX and stuff. I think it's in alpha at this point. This game will probably be in alpha at some point because it's multiplayer focused. They got to balance stuff. They're going to let people in. Who knows what it's going to be free to play or not, but
People were able to play this at events.
At QuakeCon,
Yes.
they had an inaugural tournament. I know that much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I played it as well last year,
really?
perhaps. Yeah.
I didn't think many people got their hands on it. It's got like abilities that you pop off with like E and Q, kind of like Overwatch, but it's not first person.
Yeah.
So
Who knows?
I'm not
Maybe-
that excited for this.
Maybe
but
they'll show
I'm
it
sure
off
There's an audience.
at the. Maybe they'll.
It's
allow
an
people to
announced
play it.
game of theirs. It'll surely be
Yeah,
a
they
part
gotta
of the press
show stuff.
conference.
Okay, how about some other games they haven't announced that they could announce? Let's go through this real quick. Actually,
What?
I'm going to pick one for each of you. Justin Haywald, Wet.
Oh boy,
He
that
just
one.
remember Wet exists.
Oh, that
Wet
game
2.
was fun.
Wet
I like
2.
that game.
Wet 2, Wetter.
The wettest.
The wettest. The wettening. What do you think?
No.
No sequel to Wet?
No.
No, they're rebooting it as Dry.
Brink 2.
Oh man, if only Tango Gameworks was working on a horror version of Brink 2.
They did. It was called Brink.
It's called.
It was a sales horror.
Brink 2 does exist. It's called Dirty Bomb, and it's in open beta
And it's
right
made
now.
by the
Like,
same
it's
people that
happening.
Brink.
That's true. Or what was the zombie? I can't think of which one's which anymore.
Dying Light?
Dying Light.
Is that what
There you
you're talking
go.
about?
Yeah, Brink
Bethesda
2.
passed on splash damage when they were buying up studios. They were like, "Oh yeah, you made Brink." Sorry.
And the last one on their list, I guess, is Wolfenstein. Do you think we'll see anything? They've already shown the Old
came
Blood,
out, yeah.
so
Maybe the Old Blood was just a month ago. It'd probably still be
Yeah.
too easy. I wouldn't be surprised to see another DLC chunk like the old blog for Wolfenstein. But I kind of doubt it. What do you think, Andy? You've dropped the name a few times so far. Tango Gameworks, the Evil Within, Shinji Mikami.
Well, are they
studio.
done with their season pass for that? Like, is the DLC all wrapped up?
Yeah, we've seen the final one.
It's been a while.
That game is
right?
way
So,
past.
I mean, we've all kind of forgotten about it, but they'll probably show something if they're like, here, it's an expansion DLC or something. Because, like,
So you think more Evil Within?
I don't know. Yes, because that's the way the video game industry works. We all
Great.
get
Look forward to it,
sequels.
kids. Don't worry about all that Fallout stuff. The Evil Within, new information coming soon. Bethesda reeling back the years with Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb going to be hosting their pre and post show as well. It's going to be like old times. That's going to be on Sunday, June 14th. Make sure you stay to GameSpot.com for all the news on that. All right, we'll be back in a second with some chit-chatter about our good friends over at Microsoft, the second of the two big console manufacturers we have to talk about. Sorry, Nintendo. Stick with us. We'll be back in a minute.